This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Use the promo code TYT1 and get 10% off your order. The New York Times wrote a piece on how more and more hospitals throughout the United States are denying employment to people who smoke.
Hospitals are.
Hospitals, yes. And not all states do this, but among the states that do this are Florida, Georgia, Massachusetts, Missouri, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Texas.
All over the country.
All over the country. So their reasoning behind that is look, smoking is unhealthy. We want to do whatever we can to motivate people to quit smoking. And also what we want to do is not spend so much money in health care for employees that smoke. And you know, there was an interesting number in here. It found that 1 in 5 Americans still smoke, and employees who smoke cost an average $3,391 a year each for health care and lost productivity. So, you know, people who smoke will go out for smoke breaks, and people argue, look, that takes time, it wastes time, and it loses productivity. With all of that being said, I don't smoke, I've never smoked, I never plan on smoking, but I think this is crazy. You can't ban employment for people who smoke. It's completely legal to smoke. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm having a Glenn Beck silent moment while I consider this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should have a Glenn Beck blackboard moment, and then I'm going to whisper to you.
Okay.
You know, I just think we have to rethink it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tend to agree with you. Like, yeah, it's legal. You can't ban employment because of it. But maybe you can. But like smoking is a horrific health habit.
Yes.
Like,
I agree.
And if you're committed as an employer to pay health care costs, isn't it reasonable to take that into account when somebody comes in with this habit that you know causes these health care problems?
Mm-hmm.
And it is a habit that can be stopped?
No. You know why? Because I see this as a massive slippery slope, okay? I understand that smoking's unhealthy. I understand that it costs the employer more money in terms of health care, right? But, okay, so does that mean that you can't hire overweight individuals because it's going to cost more for them in terms of health care? That doesn't make any sense at all. You know, and look, these hospitals are going so far as testing, like, urine to make sure that these employees don't have nicotine in their urine. I mean, I think that's crazy.
Well,
I think that goes too far.
The obese argument is a good argument, and I'm persuaded by it. I give you credit.
Mm-hmm.
I want further study,
mm-hmm.
because I lean toward saying they don't have to hire smokers. Because I think you lost me on slippery slope, because I hate the argument most of the time. There are
mm-hmm.
certain times when it's a valid argument. I don't think it is here, because we're grown-up people and we can draw distinctions.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to have a slippery slope. We can implant the snow climbing boots and stop ourselves from sliding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can draw a distinction between one thing and another. I think we can draw a distinction on smoking.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. But if you're going to keep going, because you're going to lose me on, like, overweight. Like, you can't not hire me because I'm 35 pounds overweight. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the same, though. Losing that weight is not the same as stopping smoking. Smoking clearly really a choice, and there are real things you can do to stop smoking. It's hard.
There are real things you can do to lose weight.
But not everybody. It's different for
mm-hmm.
a lot of people. It really is different. Metabolism is different. Everything is different. And sometimes those things you have to do to lose weight are drastic. People can stop smoking. We know they can.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, but you can stop smoking. So, and it's a terrible habit, and it's dangerous to other people, and anything we do to discourage smoking is good for everybody. So I lean towards saying it's okay, but we need further study.
Cenk, if you want to buy a domain name, you want to know the best website to go to?
I already know it. GoDaddy.com.
First of all, they have 24/7 customer service.
If you want to download GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app, boom, on your phone instantly. And if you go to theyoungturks.com/GoDaddy, you get all of our promo codes, like TYT1 gets you 10% off of all your orders.
TYT3 gets you a .com domain for only $7.99.
You can't beat that!